My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Rhapsody estate thereof. We, as you may have seen on the left side of the screen, also it's the right side of the screen, I just can't tell left from right, that's my bad. We have two characters that we are going to be naming in this episode, but before that, let's have a look at some of the characters who were afflicted recently. Yeah, let's just remove Mercurial from you. Moth Mother, is there anything I want to remove? Well, I could remove Warren's Phobe. There's no reason not to. Sure. And then disease resists, or rather disease removals on Patricia, Kaze, and Ballard. I will remove that on Kaze. There's like, I could leave it there, but also I could just remove it. It's fine. It's not even that much of a cost at this point. All right, so that's all of that area taken up already. There's no district we can immediately build. There's nothing in the Nomad Wagon nor Stagecoach that I'm interested in. So it's mission time. This one up here in the Warrens, we're going to be picking up the Ancestor's Pistol, plus 15 accuracy on range skills as well as plus 3 speed. This isn't actually going to be so useful to our party. The primary reasoning for that is because we already have access to Prophet's Eye, which is plus 15 accuracy in position 4, plus 3 speed in position 4, and negative 15 stress in position 4. And if you're in position 4, the vast majority of the things that you are going to be doing are going to be ranged. I kind of want to chuck up Guard Dog here, actually. Yeah, we have another healer in the party. We'll take Guard Dog for the possibility of actually, you know, it's saving us a lot of life in a certain circumstance. Emin's actually really good as a Houndmaster with the plus 5 crit on range skills, plus 2 speed by base, plus 10% damage on range skills. So I've also given you plus 15 accuracy, plus 3 speed, negative 15% to stress, and also plus 2 speed, plus 10% damage on range skills, and plus 6% crit on range skills. If I dropped the Fuseman's Matchstick and just put extra damage on, I would probably have a little bit more possibility of just like straight up killing a backline target. But the fact that I have alien renders with the ability to pierce up to a backline target, as well as Vavasaur, who has the ability to throw Rain of Sorrows on the backline targets, I feel like I'm capable of already taking those out. So the only thing that I need is the ability to reveal them. So I've got Expose that, and other than that, we are kind of comfy already. We've got Dervil here with occasionally the ability to stun, assisted by the fact that they are a Beast Slayer, so they have extra accuracy in this particular area. We have a very low stun, high stress heal, high crit, high damage party. This is not something I would typically run in long champion dungeons in particular. I would want to be a little safer about things, get a couple more stuns maybe. But I had a look at a bunch of different parties for a bunch of different areas, and everything was basically missing one important element. So this, in my opinion, is the least worst of the available options. It will also finish out the Warrens to get us the available final boss in this area, which I believe is going to be another incarnation of the Unstable Flesh. Then I can kill that, and then I've just got one boss left in the Cove. After that's dead, then I've literally only got Courtyard and Farmstead left to do. So I'll have no excuses at that point. Vavasaur actually doesn't have trinkets yet. Oops! Woo! Vavasaur does need to act faster if that's at all possible. The ability to imbue them with some speed would be nice. I remember that we do actually still need bleed skill chance in this area, which is actually like mortifyingly sad, but necessary. Oh, I hate that we still have to use such a bad healing skills trinket. Sorry, healing skills, bleeding trinket. Yeah. Nothing here is better. Damn. Actually, let's check the crystalline trinket. See if there's trinket specifically for the Flagellant already. So, occultists, basic. Okay, Flagellant. Plus 30% negative 25% to max HP, plus 30% to damage, plus 25% bleed skill versus Husk exclusively. Damn. Alright, so that one's not actually that useful to us, unfortunately. A couple of the others are kind of nice, but tie up your inventory spaces a little. So I don't think we can be taking any of those just yet. Alright, well, you're gonna have to take the bad bleeding trinket then. Lowers your healing skills, but that's okay. I need, what? Accuracy and protection on you, so roll the Ancestors Signet Ring there. And now everyone's properly kitted out. I believe everyone also has their correct abilities tagged. Yes, through the entire party. We still have to upgrade this Hound's Harry before we leave, but then we are entirely done. In record time, might I add as well. It's in the Warrens, not the Weald. I hate that it keeps pushing us to a different mission. Now, in the Warrens, we can actually pick up food. So we'll take some medicinal herbs to do so. Take a little holy water. 3 stacks of torches is probably a bit much. How careful do I want to be? Pretty careful, actually. Like 3 keys. Food, shovel, torches, keys. Shovels. Haven't got shovels. Should take 3. You usually only need 2 because the Warrens typically tend to be grid-based, so you can kind of make your way around them. That's fine. We've also got 2 firewood, as well as Alien renders as the shield breaker, who no longer has nightmares. So I believe that we just get a really, really good camping buff on her every single time she rests. Cool. I probably could have considered bringing some bandages for interactables as well as bleed resist or bleed removal, but I have so much healing spread across the party that I think we'll be fine.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
100% of room battles, so... Oh, no. So, 55, 75, 90, 95. Which means that we should do that for our absolute best chance of disarming it. Hell yeah. Okay, so we have some core negatives we want to remove. There's got Vavasaur with the plus 20% stress specifically in this area. You can see why I might want to remove that one, right? But we've also got Weak Grip, negative 5% crit on melee skills on Alien Renders, and considering that we build Alien Renders, the Shield Breaker, as a full crit build, that's not great. We do have Beast Slayer, plus 5 accuracy, plus 5% crit versus Beasts to offset it a little. Nervous Bleeder is a little bit annoying as well, with a Vestal who's kind of a magnet for some damage in this area. They're often bleeding, and lower accuracy as a result is really frustrating. Claustrophobia or Unquiet Mind are the least too frustrating to me. If Vavasaur stresses out, how much do I care? Not that much. I actually really need to try and get this Weak Grip off of Alien Renders, so I think I'm going to risk this. 20% chance. And we remove Claustrophobia. I guess if I wanted to remove anything other than Weak Grip there, it would have been Claustrophobia. There's the Swine Skiver. Again, this is part of the reason that I built my party like this, with the ability to hit a bunch of damage into any line. Because the Swine Skiver is terrifying. When you're at the back of the party, you're terrifying, right? So I pulled you out of the position. Alright, I need to check if the Swine Skiver is garbage when they're at the back or at the front. Because I have the ability to pull them, and I might be pulling them into a position that's way worse for me. Swine Skiver. Where is your position? Okay. It's advised to take him out quickly, blah, blah, blah. Goring Flight sends him to position 4. Wait, what? Cripple them can be used in any rank except for rank 1. Wow. I did not think that was the case. Holy hell. Alright, well, I still need to pull them to the front position. That's the best that I can do that turn. Outside of killing. So you now have Goring Flight as your only available action. I want to march, squad. I want to march. Stop critting.
Unbalanced.
Yo, you need to be able to do things that aren't crits. It's getting old.
confidence surges as the enemy
Get him.
crumbles.
Alright, Flesh Eater down. Party heal there. Crit on the wrong target. Don't mind if I
Great
do.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yeah, I know you need a healer, but thankfully you have Gifted, which means that you can heal yourself way better than you otherwise might. Okay. We heal for 12. So. Hey, we actually managed to bleed as well as lower the bleed resist. Nice. Can we just not be crit multiple times every fight? Like, it's getting kind of wild. Alright. See, the thing is, if I could stun here, I'd be really happy, but with what? A 50-50 for it? Okay, connected.
May we find victory.
You bled, and then the bleed didn't even go down, so that means that I just take recovery actions at the end. Sure, take that damage on myself, rather.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
I'd rather get off the heal than try and crit for some damage there. Cool.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, we'll also resort our party. Highest Blight Resist should interact with this. Yeah. Which I was pretty certain was going to be on Bulbasaur. Contents of mine. Well, Tufu definitely doesn't own a place by itself. As we were talking about before, there's an obstacle there, but we can easily just ignore it.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
I just didn't even see that on the map nor on the floor. Dunked on. No inventory space at the moment to do the swapsies, so gotta start risking Durble here. Because I don't have the scout from the next room, I've got to pump the light before I go there. Yep. Most important hit here is to kill the Swine Reaver as quickly as possible.
Press
one down.
Advantage. Give them no quarter.
Woo! That's almost enough damage to kill that Swine Slayer. That's wild.
Precision and power.
Uh-huh. Oh, nice dodge. Hit him.
Mortality clarified in a single
See if I care. I don't. Another 10 on Swine Slayer. I'm actually going to be taking the Swine Slayer out super early here. Yeah. Goes down.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Very keen on trying to take me out. Death's Door.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
It's okay. That happens from time to time. Unfortunately, the Vestal acted really slow at the very end there. I mean, they were supposed to be last, and they were last, so that's fair, but that doesn't mean it's not annoying. Leads for 6 points for lethal. Alien Renders has, yeah, lethal.
Unforgiving. Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay. Easy loot prioritization there as well. I'm coming back past this room, like almost certainly not. Sure. No scouting either. Yikes. Another Swine Skiver. Sure. Stun chance on it is not great.
Blow.
Horrible either. Alright, I'm gonna go for the possible stun. Damn, failed it. Cripple them is gonna suck. I went for the stun because there was the possibility that I did the attack and it just wasn't enough.
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
That sucks. As in, there's a possibility I did the attack and the attack wasn't enough. Thankfully, we have prismatic stability on Emin in the backline there, so Emin is actually, like, Emin just doesn't give a single crap about the attempt to stun them. Sanguinate there just for a big heal. Oh, it didn't even hit its bleed, so the Flesh Eater is actually still alive. Wow. Oh, that sucks.
Her death by inches.
Can we just, like, stop? The amount of damage is actually too much right now. I know. I thought it was going to be fine, and it's too much. Dial it back a bit, video game, please. Damn. Alright. I'm gonna do a guard there. Try and keep the shield breaker alive. Uh-huh. What? There was a 15% chance we missed that stun, by the way. Really annoying to have missed. I didn't want that to crit. I wanted that to deal less damage than a crit so that I'd have the ability to farm that fight for a little while in terms of our HP. That's really bad for us. We're going to be on low HP on every character as we move into the next room. We're going to rest if there's no fight in the next location.
Packs
definitely.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, no fight. We're resting. I'm going to quickly poke my head out, disarm that trap, then come back in and rest. Just for a little bit more stress here.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
No snake will ever trouble my dreams again, and you get +1 speed for 2 battles, as well as +10% damage and +10% protection for 2 battles. That is lame. We'll use Sanctuary to prevent nighttime ambush, because it's also going to full heal and de-stress our shield breaker here, Alien Renders. I'm piercing. Extra prod, extra. I don't know about those. Extra accuracy and extra dodge. Maybe. Actually, we'll go with Lash's Kiss here for the heal, as well as removal of blight, bleeding, and extra speed. Seems like a great idea, just in terms of our HP. Therapy Dog lowers the incoming stress on our character for a while, but I'm thinking maybe we go Snakeskin and Courage. No nighttime ambush, no nightmare.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Now I get to carry a buff. I was very much hoping that the buff we were going to get for resting was going to be the same buff that the Shield Breaker got for completing the nightmares correctly. Which is to say, plus 33% stress resist, or negative 33% stress, as well as
wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. 3%
crit for the rest of the dungeon. Okay, we've got a holy water, don't we? Cool. It's another negative quirk removal. Unfortunately, we do need to get the Swine Skiver down first. This is probably going to be a pretty bad fight. Somebody use the dog treats here. Stun, please. Thank you. 7-7. So Hound's Harry in the next round. Yeah, that wasn't even going to stun if it hit. Hound's Harry in the next round is going to be how we finish off the Swine Skiver, as well as start setting up against the other targets. We resist the debuff there because we also have Prismatic Isolation on Bulbasaur. Our 2 prismatic quirks are in the same party. Well, 2 of our 3 prismatic quirks are in the same party right now. Prismatic isolation, plus 25% stun, debuff resist.
The ground quakes. Masterfully executed.
Leaving Madman. Oh, damn. I was very much hoping I was going to get my Impale off before Doomsday.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
At the very least, it's the kind of stress we are the best at dealing with. That is to say, small stress across the party.
Ears, blurred vision.
Or rather, with which we are the best at dealing. You're not going to stun Emin. Stop trying.
Soothed.
Jeez. Whoa! I forgot to name anyone before we even took out this mission. Yikes. That's on me. That should have been a stress heal as well. Sorry, I got amazed by my own forgetfulness there.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Body heal pot. Damn.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Still need those portraits. Getting our loot sorted again. Alright, that'll do for the moment. Negative quirk removal again on alien renders here. Deviant taste got removed. Again, not what I was looking for, but it's fine. We'll poke our head out in this direction to check for a trinket. Same in the other. Sorry, a curio. Oh no, we received a nasty gash. If only we had high enough bleed resist to immediately ignore that. Oh well. Oh great, books. My least favorite. Hey, didn't get bled by that. That's a good result. Another Swine Skiver. Gosh. So many of these battles feel like just lock down the Swine Skiver. I can't crit for the life of me right now. I don't know what's happening. Like, a lot of this party is built around its ability to crit, and... Can you not? How did you act next?
Injury. Palpable fear.
Nonsense. Actually, you are the same speed as Renders. Yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna just kill the Reaver before it acts this round. Trying to thin down the amount of actions that are carried around. Stun. Good. Vestal's now kind of dangling out there with not enough HP to really survive a good action.
Continue the onslaught.
Excellent.
Destroy them all.
Trying to get the Cultist Champion down before they get in action. Never mind. See if we can stun the Swine Slayer before... Never mind. It's fine. I'm actually going for party heal here. We need the party heal so much. And I felt like Hound's Harry was going to be nice at finishing off the front line as well as setting up the second line. So we're supposed to be critting like every third hit with this build, by the way.
A momentary abatement.
Just saying. Damn, killed him. That's okay, though. Rolling that attack to try and get to my Vestal for an action, which we do. Awesome. Considering that fight started out with a cripple me, cripple them.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
It ended quite well. There's no way we need 2 full more stacks of torches right now.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
For what it's worth, we have looted a lot of torches as well, so it's not like we necessarily extremely overpacked our torches, but we probably did at the very least.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
More interested in taking those portraits and those deeds than probably anything else. Damn. Alright, I'm definitely going to take the portraits. Not the deeds, though. Poke your head out in either direction. Wait, let's collect ourselves. Exactly. Totally fine missing out on that. Don't trap. Don't trap. Okay. As much as I would love to kill the Insatiable Ghoul first.
A decisive pummeling. Eradicate.
One down. We can impale for the next action, but we'll see. Stun? Okay. Well, then I'm just going to directly kill the bulbous maggot. And then we all get our action next round against the Insatiable Ghoul. Sure, we'll start stacking that bleed. Start stacking the bleed.
Blow.
Definitely can't stun there. 140 stun chance. 140 resist as well, so went for the damage as well as the self-heal. Spell toss 4. Damn.
Waits.
Extremely bad. That's a lot of stress for a single attack to inflict. As long as we didn't crit there, we were going to have a whole nother round of combat. I hate that we're only critting when I don't want to.
Be considered a virtue.
We're kind of locked into a couple paths right now, so to drop the shovels would be a problem. I think I actually used the holy water on 3 characters. And take the ruby. So we have exactly one more battle with battle buffs. I can rest thereafter, sure. I have to go to 100% room battles, so I have to go north. That's a holy water interactable there. Because of course it is. Not bad. That's the exact kind of thing I've been looking for this entire time. Emin is almost guaranteed to act at the front of the next round. So I'm going to leave the Thunderer to them. Because they'll be using Hound's Harry. Oh. Damn, we might actually be able to kill the Slayer. Yeah, in time. Holy heck. I'm amazed by that. Actually going to take the opportunity to stress heal here and try and get someone else to do it. Yep, Impale, get that done. Start bleeding the Swine Meat Hooker. If we can get a stun here that does 2 or less damage. Oh! Okay, we have 2 rounds of recovery right now. Hell yes. Hell yes. Taking that off of you. Right. Might not get the Vessel heal out in the second... Wow, good crit. Might not get the Vessel heal out in the second round of recovery, but we do get 2 stress heals and a single Vessel heal. Woo! Yeah. And never mind, we also got the Vessel heal out. Hell yeah. What a great dungeon. How well it's treated us. You suck, Sapphire.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
All right, I'm dropping the shovels. I'm making the decision to drop the shovels and risk the possibility that I need to push through some rubble. I've got the firewood for the possibility of healing directly up immediately thereafter. Okay, default party order. Let's go in. I just tried to mute my microphone so that I could sniffle because I have a cold, and instead stopped the video. So hopefully I gracefully edited those together, and this is the fight. You've missed literally 2 seconds. It's fun.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Well, Swine Skiver is going to be a problem here again. Didn't crit there, unfortunately. Did roll high on my damage table, so pretty happy about that. Spit to roast. Well, thanks for trying to move Devil, but Devil... No, Devil's not balanced. That's, Burkett, who's balanced, actually. Okay. Swine Skiver... It is theoretically possible that the Swine Skiver acts ahead of Ammon in the next round, so I'm gonna kick in some extra damage there just in case. Ammon? How did you just miss? Ammon's accuracy is insane. The fact they just missed that attack is, like, kind of unconscionable.
Well struck.
They must be working against me for them to have decided to miss that attack. They have 19 extra accuracy, 4 from the district, and then 15 from the trinket. If they can't hit, who is guaranteed to hit? At least done. Nice. Your 15% resist was not enough, friend. Take that stress heal again. I hate that the stress heal always affects the people that need it the least.
Soothed. Sedated.
Right.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, I'm very, very glad that I didn't stop the episode that time as I tried to clear my throat. Excellent. Sure, just pump the torch. We have looted a lot of torches over the course of this dungeon. More than I think I could reasonably expect. So that's 6 damage AoE, basically. Reason I wanted to do that is because the shield breaker now has access to Impale. I probably should have the shield breaker at the front of the party by default. Don't stun. Thank you. There we go, cool. Got them all, yay! And then I guess I just try and aim stress healing by killing.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We have so much food that it's probably time to start throwing some away. Yeah, we should move Bulbasaur behind Alien Renders. There's no reason that Alien Renders shouldn't be in the front line. I'm basically just not providing access to... Hang on, while I check that. Don't want it. Cool. Having Alien Renders in the front line basically means I'm just not providing access to Impale on the first round, which can be useful.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Good gosh. $17 again, reasonable damage. Alright, we're gonna have to try and pull that Swine Skiver out of position here. I'm also gonna kick in some extra damage just for the possibility of killing them in the next round. Expose can't hit them. Oh, no, wait. It's not Expose. Of course. Oh, we didn't move you. Great. If only we'd done a normal attack there, we would have killed. Still couldn't move them. Oh, that's a stun chance. Surprised by that. Yep. And yeah, well, that one makes sense. Got him.
A singular strike.
Hell yeah. It's in that enemy team. I like it. Right, so we've just got the large flesh eater attacking next round. Hopefully they... No. I wanted you to not attack anyone except for the flagellant. So the flagellant's actually probably going to be using this round, taking that away. We should also stress heal. Our stress is so important that we should just deal with that first as a priority. Everything else secondary. Thank you for starting to crit. I'm going to remove that mark from the Vestal and place it back on myself.
The blood quickens.
Okay. Target wasn't marked, so I think that would have had, like, really low crit chance or something like that. So I need 2 members of the party that can use this. Hell yeah, hits both. Nice. Three to 6 on the damage table. Roll 6, not bad. You have 3 speed. Alien Renders has 8. Please stop acting faster than Alien Renders, who is much faster than you.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So this room battle with treasure almost certainly needs a key interactable. We know that we don't have an obstacle, so the ditching of the shovels was correct. But we know we don't have a secret room either, so that skeleton key is probably not going to get much better than it currently is. I only need to go this far, and that's probably basically as far as I'm going to go. Maybe I'll walk a little up there, which means that I'm going to rest after that fight just to kill stress before I leave for home. And because of that, I can meter the amount of food that I eat to match how much I have available by that point. What I'm effectively saying is that I'm getting rid of a stack of food in order to take a stack of gold. There's only even literally 3 spaces where we could have a hungering interaction. Because it has to be on a space that doesn't have a curio or fire to trap any of those things. Actually, for that same reason, we can probably throw away a stack of torches. Probably. We can definitely throw away a stack of torches right now. Let's get the Swine Slayer down immediately. And by immediately, I apparently mean eventually. No, I mean immediately. All right, cool. Stun chance here is 50. Nice. That is the kind of opening round for which we are looking. That gets it done. Hell yeah! You were... Okay, Alien Renders, you were apparently just saving all of your crits for now. You were just saving them up, storing them up, getting ready for the exact right time to release the crits. Now, I understand that as a strategy, and I appreciate it. Ish. Because we only have 2 targets to stress heal, it's probably better to go for damage, and yeah, it seems like it probably was. Especially considering that's a crit, and that's a dead character.
Perhaps the turning point.
I could throw away a sapphire or a ruby, and the gold is more, sure. But I could also not do that. How light do I actually need the torch to be? Not at all. I'm going to throw away the rest of my torches and take the gold now. Okay. Thinking this one's going to work out. Again, these fights are basically just kill everything except for the Swinotaur champion and make sure they don't leave corpses. 11 to 21 on the damage table. Rolls 11. That's really rough. That kills it without it leaving a corpse. Nice. I don't really have the ability to do anything except for go for the Swinotaur champion there, so sure. And same here. Wow, our stun chance there was 35%. 25% actually. Woo! Alright. We've got to expose that swine meat hooker here. So the only way I can deal damage to it while it's still stealthed. Damn. We're dealing with the Swinotaur champion like way too much right now. Literally do not have the capability to stun it at this point. We're negative 25% from that. I mean, look, that swine meat hooker is about to attack next round anyway. And then they reveal themselves, so I may as well just go for the damage on the Swinotaur champion. Thankfully, they're in the front line, so they've got crunching backhand, which will push them behind the meat hooker. Oh, trot retreat. Nice. They're doing that in the safest way possible for me. They're not even going for a hit whilst doing so. All right. Got him. Swinotaur champion now doesn't actually have the ability to damage our party, really. So, pretty happy about this. Hell yeah. All right, I'm liking how this dungeon is ending. I didn't particularly like how it started, but I'm liking how it's ending.
Cursed champion falls.
Fair enough. Disarm. A hell of a lot of gold tome. Can't pump the torch before we go in here. Keeping the key did turn out to be correct. Swine Heaver in the back line down into single action. Thank you very much. That's the kind of reason I took Ammon. Ammon is also here, by the way, for the reason that they have plus 35% damage versus beasts. That's a pretty important thing that I didn't mention at all, and probably should have. Oh, crit as well. Here we go. Yes! That's lethal! Swine Slayer is dead. Stun? Okay. Yeah, we didn't deserve that stun as well, but now we've just got the Swinosaur champion standing here. All you can do is your crunching backhand. Enjoy. This is going to be easy for us. You know, those easy ease. All right, torch is pumped back up as well. Crunching backhand hits us for nothing. Or rather, doesn't hit us. Uh-huh. Our crit chance on unerring is actually 1 in 4. And the reason for that is because we have Manslayer and Beast Slayer for plus 5% crit apiece, and both of them are active against the Swinotaur champion. Yeah. The stun, by the way, crit, but did not stun. That is possible. Important to note. Positional control is super important. It's super powerful. It's the only reason that we've been able to deal with these Swinotaur champions without, you know, crying. And that's why I kept the rubies, obviously.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So I need the key. I need the food if I want to rest. Do I need to rest? I literally just get 18 stress off of Arvasaur. Actually, don't even think I rest. I'm also going to drop the food. Now, literally, I'm just going to poke out my head to the north until I can see what curio it is. Okay, that's a interactable barrel. Not interested. It would give us plus 30% damage for the rest of the dungeon, but how much of the dungeon exists left at the point?
Black as death.
Hell yeah. Look at that loot. Look at that loot. Get a load of that loot. Get a load of it. Get a load of that loot. That loot. Woo. Not just the money, mind. 12 portraits. Hell yes. Luminous on Derval, nice. Wasting Sickness less so. Ennui on Emmons, not great. Torn Rotator on Alien Renders. Oh my god. Weak Grip and Torn Rotator. Come on. And Mankind Hater replaced Stress Fast on Vavsaw. Whatever. Got a lot of things we need to remove.
The sum. A sanguine memory to me.
Alright, again, House of the Yellow Hand is only 20 portraits away, and then I no longer need to carry portraits at all, and I can just throw them into deeds. You can see, like, at the moment, I don't need crests, so whenever I think I'm close to getting the next district, I can just swap crests into whatever I need for it. For example, crests are what? It's 6 crests to... Hang on. Actually, I need to check it. Yeah, it is. It's 3 to 1, right? So 3 to 1 on crests. Let's assume we have 90 crests, so 30. So we can get 30 more deeds. The problem with that is that the deed one that I want first is going to be Altar of the Light for plus 10% healing skills specifically. And then the Athenium thereafter. The Athenium is actually way less important. It's basically just something I'm going to get while I'm kind of polishing up all of the rest of the stuff. I can't wait to actually start being able to unlock these over here, by the way. We're one more kill of a thing from Beyond the Stars before we can start thinking about picking up Tainted Well or Miasmal Orchid. But in particular, what we really want to get is this Geological Study Hall, because imagine how much more loot that would give me over the course of a dungeon. Just imagine. Can you imagine? For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.